I'll send you mine. Like really, for like just the stress part of it. I'll fucking send you my Xbox One.
I'm down. Uh,
And we are live.
Wonderful.
We've actually been live for like the last 5 minutes. I didn't say anything.
Good.
Well, Cobra,
There you go.
how that versus tournament was doing as well. Like, I've seen the last four people with Jay Yeti, Dreisaitl, Squid, and Howie. And I'm hoping to get that by then, right? Like by the time the weekend's over with, that should be over with.
Man, your connection is horrible. I can barely make out what you're saying.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You gotta
Talking
get closer to your Wi-Fi box.
Well, that's not gonna happen. There's like mad people in my living room right now.
Mad people. Alright, so I'll tell you who we got on the show. We have special guest DJ Treason. We have Mike, aka Fizz, aka Magic Mike, aka whatever his name is now. Then we got Johnny Fivehole, and then Blue Falcon, who's lagging like a motherfucker.
Well, turn my video off. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, no, that does help with it. Alright, so end of week 5. We're gonna have our stats experts in Fizz and Johnny Fivehole kind of run through the standings here since they decided to join, and give us our thoughts on where the standings are at and the top teams and the lower teams. So I'll let Johnny start first because he's so eager.
Oh, I am so eager. I'm shaking right now. I think we should honestly start in the West this week. Change it up a little bit rather than the East, just because. And I think we should start from the bottom and work our way up.
All right. Go ahead,
All right.
sir.
All right, so in 7th place, Calgary Flames. 16 wins, 26 losses, 5 overtime losses for a grand total of 37 points.
I'll throw a question out there. Does anyone here actually think Calgary's making the playoffs?
No.
No. If feasibly they could, but I don't think they will.
they'd have to win the rest of their games out and lose maybe 1 or 2 of them.
Well, they're 6 points behind San Jose, so they could, but they'd have to put a winning streak together and hope that San Jose drops an egg.
If they could have somehow like convinced Legacy to stay around,
Yeah.
then
they got issues with their goalie, hey?
Yeah. I mean, there's only a 9-point difference between the bottom 4 teams in that conference.
It's not bad.
So, I mean, really, all those positions can easily change because LA and Dallas are tied at 46 for 4th and 5th place, and San Jose is right behind them with 43, 3 points below.
We still have 4 games in hand now. So.
Yes, that's true.
I was just going to say, yeah, you got like your games in hand and everything like that as well, but essentially, yeah, they can. They just got to start getting that win streak, like I said, maybe 2 more losses and then they're out of it.
Yeah, they really have to play flawless hockey.
DJ would know all about that kind of position.
Hey, I was good at bringing teams back from behind.
Yeah.
Or joining teams that were already in the playoffs. One of the two.
I did that once. Don't even. Desperate times called for desperate measures, all right?
That was such a bad last play. Jesus Christ.
Sorry. I plugged my battery in because I think my battery life might have something to do with it as well.
I will touch on one of Calgary's players. Cormier is having a great season, 71 points so far. 35 goals, 36 assists.
Yeah, that's not too fucking shabby.
He's about the only person on the team with any sort of decent stats.
Well, they gave us Coates. Coates was a beast for them as
Yeah.
well, and they traded him to us, to Dallas.
Yeah. Fun fact: not one single person on the team has a even or positive plus minus.
Who's running Calgary?
Well, Zini is gone, so it's kind of like Dark Morticore, Merc Cheap Shot, and somebody else. I don't even know who else it is.
Not 100% positive.
If Merc Cheap Shot's running a team, yeah, no, they're not making playoffs. I'm sorry, boys.
All right, well, let's not linger on the bad teams, so let's quickly move on to San Jose. 43
I thought we
points.
were moving on from bad teams.
Oh, I know. We're going to make this one very quick.
Holy fuck it.
We're going to make it very quick. 43 points, San Jose. Points leaders, Crazy Ape with 59 points. They are only 3 points behind Dallas and Los Angeles in the standings. I mean, they could easily make a run. I'm curious to see who the schedule is.
I hope we don't play fucking New Jersey twice a week like we did for the first fucking 3 weeks of the season. It'll be swell.
Yeah.
Well, you can blame whoever made the schedule.
I swear to God, we played Winnipeg and New Jersey Devils more than any other team in the fucking league.
What team are you?
Dallas.
Oh, yeah, true.
Who's running, who runs San Jose?
Crazy Ape and Rockstar.
Oh, yeah, they can keep it together.
And again, not too much to say about San Jose. I mean, they don't have really much of anything in terms of like great players for points. So I mean,
If Crazy
they've
Ape's
got a couple pluses, but that's really it.
Crazy Ape's a decent center.
Yeah, I mean he's
Yeah,
a
but
points
he's
leader
also-
too. So
Yeah, not even just that, though. He does know how to run a team, and having the management that he does have, and coming in with the experience with having Rockstar, it definitely helps for sure with that side of things. So they do know how to run a team. They do know how to keep people in line. And if they work together more, they're definitely going to be able to definitely put a push and maybe even finish top 3, top 2. In division.
well, I don't know about top
Yeah,
top
all
three,
about
top,
that,
not
man.
this year, not this year. Maybe
Like
next
coming
year.
from the experience, like
Oh.
your comment there, Fizz, like 2 new owners are tops like in the league right now. It's Fizz and Donut Fred, and they are just absolutely league away.
Sorry, I don't want to cut anyone
I know.
off. I don't. One second. I don't want to cut anyone off here, but we have a new addition to the podcast right now. It's my scumbag owner from Nlge. I'm joking. I'm just busting balls over, but Young Buck, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks, guys.
Did you got it working? You were having some trouble there connecting.
I had to switch
All right,
computers.
sweet. All right, that works. All right, welcome to the podcast. All right, continue on, boys. What you were saying? Sorry to interrupt you.
Well, we're wrapping everything up with San Jose. One note is their top goalie in San Jose, Rockstar, or not Rockstar, Mothman, has played
Mothman.
28 of their games.
Well,
With
he
an
came
under
from Tampa Bay and from-
well, 28 games in general, so it's definitely the workload.
Well, he played on San Jose he played on Columbus and Tampa Bay as well. So I mean, a lot of them games played could have come from them teams too.
No, that's true. Also, Rockstar with 13 games played and a 775 save percentage. Not shabby. Not too shabby.
Not bad. He's being solid back there.
And on a bad team that's like the lower part of the conference, like anything close to like 750, 800 is definitely solid numbers.
Right. When you're facing 30 shots a game, it's fucking not.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. Dallas Stars, 46 points, technically behind LA in the standings. They're 1 game behind. Oh, looks like they had a couple games.
Let's say we should have 3 at least.
Let's just do a dual one between them and LA, dual discussion, because they're both right there.
We're gonna pimp smack LA.
Alright.
No shit talking on the podcast.
Me and Gorilla always have good
Alright, so what's going on? Where are we at right now?
We're in Dallas.
We're in Dallas.
And LA.
Do we have to talk about Dallas?
I mean, we don't have to. I mean, that Blue
No.
Falcon dude's a piece of shit, so we can just ignore that.
I know there was no shit talking on the podcast. What happened?
I'm not shit talking.
That went
It's
away,
complete
like, real
fact.
quick.
Completely a fact.
That went away real fast.
He's always fun.
Oh man.
Yeah, Falcon, you got anything to say about your team?
I think we're still working through defensive pairings. Really, like we're acquiring a lot of new defensemen. So, like, if T News could unfuck his connection, that would help out a whole ton, so that we wouldn't have to try to find a left defenseman to replace him for the time being. But other than that, I think we have like two really solid lines and like a few subs that like can come in and play. I don't see it being a negative future for Dallas right now.
So, how much of it is there a relief to have T-News back from his disappearing act?
It was kind of like it actually like threw a wrench into things because we like thought we had to move on without him. And it was like, bang, I'm back. And it's like, oh, we already made this schedule kind of thing. And then it
Why
was,
does he keep telling me I muted people?
I don't know, you keep on muting me. It's just,
I'm not even muting.
Yeah, it says you're muting them.
Stop muting people for no reason.
I'm not muting anyone. It's a fucking glitch in this stupid ass shit.
Well, you can if you do mute them, they can unmute themselves.
oh, well.
Yeah, apparently it keeps saying I muted someone. That's really
Yeah,
weird.
you muted DJ just now. It says you muted Trevor. But
No, I did mute myself for a second
okay.
there. Yeah,
Well,
you guys talk and then
if T-News was at 100% with his connection and like what's going on in his personal life and whatnot, then it would be awesome to have him on the ice. And if my connection didn't suck ass as well, then like I'd be playing a lot more too. But I mean, we're doing what we can with what we got, and we're not doing fucking bad. So
You guys are above 500,
Alright.
so
Cool.
yeah. No, I know he's going through some stuff too, right? So once he gets back to 100%, yeah, Blue, you're completely correct on that one for sure. He will definitely light it up for you guys to get that extra strength that you do need.
Yeah, T-News is gonna start scoring goals. Alright, well since
fire.
have we what team are we on right now, Johnny?
LA.
LA.
You're on now right now.
Alright.
Crickets. I like
Yeah,
it.
cricket's about LA, that's good.
They're good.
That's about it, right?
Moving on.
Oh, wow.
All right, so all right. Now we're into the category I like to know as teams that matter. We got Winnipeg, Nashville, and St. Louis. 73 points for Winnipeg and Nashville. 71 for St. Louis.
It's
Very
weird
tight
that
at the top.
the Stars keep on beating them teams but lose to like Pittsburgh and fucking.
You actually just flat out just ignored LA. I'm not gonna hear the end of this. Kong's gonna be up my ass on this one.
Yeah, Colling's up his own ass.
Yes, they can suck it up. LA don't matter.
Alright,
Nobody cares about LA.
continue on. I mean, out of those top three, does anyone who would come out on top there? I mean, Nashville has a pretty good record against some of the top teams, but I mean, then again, we're talking about playoffs here, where you can't just throw your best line out every single game. Not anymore, anyways.
I remember
But,
when we do that.
Yeah, earlier seasons. But I mean, who out of those top three does anyone see taking the West? If you were to guess right now.
Winnipeg, without a doubt, Winnipeg.
Um,
We've handed St. Louis their ass and Nashville their ass, so I
But-
think Winnipeg's the only team that we have not even put up a competition against.
see, I've had completely different experiences. Nashville's killed us. I haven't played them personally. I haven't played Nashville. But Winnipeg, when I've played them, I feel like they're a very good team, but you can't exploit them in certain ways. which I won't share here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nashville has they've only lost one game when they played Winnipeg. So in the head-to-head, they've dominated Winnipeg. I'm fairly sure.
With our second lineup there, sure. Yeah.
I don't know.
Beat them 6-2 the other day. Their top line.
This is, by the way, this is the Winnipeg owner right here is joining us, Johnny, just so you know.
Magic.
Oh, okay.
Magic Mike, that's right.
You did take Mike.
Did he mute himself or did you mute him?
No, I didn't mute him. I think he muted himself. Why does he not think I'm muting people? I'm not fucking muting anyone. Like, the fuck? Alright, anyone else here wants to weigh in on that, or are we done with the West?
Yeah, I think we're done with the West.
No one else has any predictions? Fine, fuck it. I'm going to say it. St. Louis has got the cup.
Yeah, right. They gotta get through Dallas first, bro.
Dallas.
Well, you want me to send some fucking stat pictures of our last 3 games against each other? I will.
If I had to make a prediction, I think Calgary's going to win the West.
I mean,
That's my lock of the week right there.
That's your lock, Calgary.
That's my lock of the week.
Alright, this is supposed to be a serious podcast, not like where we just start going crazy and making weird accusations like that. That's crazy.
Mine's not a weird accusation. Mine's a guarantee that Dallas will.
I honestly think Calgary is going to make the playoffs and then beat every team in the playoffs and win the West.
Okay, alright, moving on. Let's talk about the East.
Let's all just take a moment to realize who's last.
Yeah, alright. Alright, so now that we have someone here from Buffalo, I mean, so how's it going there in Buffalo, bud? How's the team shaping up? We haven't had anyone from Buffalo on the podcast, so I figure I'll give you a little bit of a mini interview. How's your season?
Dog?
No, I think this is his 8th year.
What?
There we go. I'll present him up there. Alright, buddy. So, without me really being cut off, I mean, how do you think your team is so far? And I think you're a newly appointed AGM. I don't think you were his AGM from the start. I mean, so how did that come about? Like, what made you the AGM over, I think, Nlge? I can't remember who it was before.
AGM before me was Evil Volcano.
Okay.
And then he was sucking ass, so they traded him.
That's Evo for you. What do you expect? Worst decision ever.
We had a rough couple first weeks, and then the last couple weeks we've started the week 6-7-0, and then just shot the bed at the end of the week because guys run out of games, or because like myself or Big Dog, who actually run the games, aren't there to start them. We get just a bunch of guys thrown together.
I know you guys made a lot of bad trades at the beginning of the season as well.
Oh, yeah.
Your fault or Evo's? Be honest.
Both?
Both? I don't know.
They both fucked up pretty hard in some games.
Yeah. I don't know.
We've had no help in others, but.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, we're first
Hey. Alright, cool. I mean, where do you guys see yourselves finishing at the end of the season and in the playoffs? I mean, if you had to pick anyone for your first round, who would you want it to be? DJ, your mic is echoing like crazy, so mute it if you're not talking.
You have them muted on mine.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Alright.
Where do I personally want to be first? We could play Columbus, but.
Columbus wouldn't make it. I don't think Columbus is going to make it.
Columbus is 9 out of second to last place. And Pittsburgh's playing a lot better, so there's no way Columbus makes the playoffs.
Yeah, it seems like Spliff put like an extra effort into the past week because he was.
I mean, now that we got Demented, which was probably our best trade so far this season, we're gonna jump up a bit in the standings. So
How's
Demented
time out
Price?
for you?
yeah,
He seemed highly sought after defenseman. How's he doing?
who's that?
Sitting time out.
Yeah, he was really wanted. He's been chilling on our team. That one of our defensemen got himself banned for till Wednesday through Xbox. Timeout's going to be on our roster.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff.
Seems like there's a lot of bans going around this week for people.
Yeah.
Well, okay. You know what? Since we're on that topic, I get pulled into a party. I think it was with Parker number X2 or something like that.
Yeah.
In any case, he pulls me to a party. He's like, "Hey, dude, I'll be honest. I was chirping with some New York players, and they sent me like a really rude message back and stuff. And I want you to do something about this." And I'm like, "Well, it's through Xbox, so I can't do jack shit. If it's really bothering you, then you can just like mute them or block communications." But in any case, they were chirping back and forth, and I told them, like, look, if you find it that offensive, you should just probably report it to Xbox. The next day, I get a message from Johnny Fivehole here. My account has been banned due to messages being sent or something like that. I can't remember. Johnny, what did you get banned for exactly?
I got a
What's the
comms
exact wording?
ban for harassment
Okay. Yeah.
until Thursday.
So basically, Parker reported him, and he got a ban like the next day. Like that's how bad it is.
Well, Xbox is more efficient nowadays, apparently.
Well, they're extremely inefficient because they didn't look to see my inbox, only what I sent out, which is ridiculous, but okay.
Well, apparently he told him to go kill himself.
No comment.
No comment. No comment.
You plead the fifth on that one, or
No, I'm gonna stick by my original statements that I said to him.
agree to disagree? Then that's what we'll do. Continue on with the East standings.
I think Johnny, where are we at with the East standings?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. So yeah, you guys are saying Spliff's really stepped it up this last week?
Yep.
Well,
Pittsburgh
it seems
is
like he's
much
got a
better
team on ice anyway. Has he put stats in? Is the question?
I believe he has put stats in.
Okay. Well, then he's obviously stepped it up then. If he's getting a team together and he's putting stats in, then he's obviously stepped it up a bit.
I agree.
Well, they're winning games. They won some games last week, you know that.
They beat us. Pissed me off.
Who beat you guys?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it was like 6-5 or something like that. It was fucking ugly.
I forget what our score against them was last week, but we smashed them.
Good for you. Good for fucking you, man. Alright. Moving on from Pittsburgh.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
Sixth right now in the East?
6th or 5th.
Oh, the lag is real.
Yeah.
They got some stat toppers there in Tampa though. They actually have really good players. They just can't put a team together, man.
I mean, they were in good position 2 weeks ago, and then just the last 2 weeks, I think they've won 4 games combined.
Out.
2-7-1 in the last 10 games.
Eek. They really do have some like talented individual hockey players, man. If they could like get that shit together as a team, they could fucking do some damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Blunter one's a beast. Pinkerton's like he's in, like the guy's not absolutely terrible or anything. He's not gonna carry a team, but he'll get the job done anywhere you put him.
Yeah. Tampa Bay is 32 points, 9 behind the Rangers. Not really a big chance for them to jump up in the standings and move up.
We in a
That was
Tesla
crazy.
right now or something? What the hell's going on here?
What was that from?
Was that DJ Treason leaving?
Oh, I didn't even notice he left, eh?
Yeah, because you were chirping him about his echo fucking feedback.
Well, dude, you know how that fucks up with everything.
I'm
man.
not
Like,
telling
we
you to
got-
wipe his puss for him or anything. I'm just letting you know why he left, maybe.
Alright, well, I figured that's why I left. I don't know.
Anyway,
I was
on to the
hoping to chirp
Rangers.
him a little bit more. I literally brought him on here so we could chirp the shit out of him, and it just, never panned out.
On to the
What,
Rangers.
does that make
Sure,
me a
Johnny
bad
Fiveballs
person?
got a touch base.
Yes, it makes you a terrible person.
Alright, so since we got the owner of Winnipeg here, we'll take a little break from the East, because I think Johnny's getting tired. He looks like he's about to pass out there. Give me a second. The owner of Winnipeg has muted his mic.
He's been muted.
Yo.
Dude, he just unmuted his mic without touching anything. That's crazy.
Magic fingers.
So, I mean, like, being the best team in the West right now,
Arguably.
arguably, not even arguably, like, that's it. Look at the statistics. They're kicking everyone's ass in every field almost. I mean, how does it feel to be having a team click so well? And someone's echo is coming back through. And like, who do you think are your top performers? And in the playoffs, do you feel confident that you're able to win a cup and beat?
Fuck yeah. We're gonna win.
Okay, all right. I'll let you answer the rest of that question then.
Well, our defense has been really fucking outstanding. I mean, Balmer and Future together, I mean, that's been just fucking lights out. We got me and my brother up front and fucking shit up. So, yeah, I think we're going to win the cup, so fuck all the other teams.
All right. I mean, is
That's
that
all I got to say about my team, man. They're fucking good.
Okay, all right, sounds good. So Winnipeg is gonna win the. I mean, didn't you kind of just jinx yourself there by saying you're gonna win it?
No.
No, not at all.
No, we don't believe in that kind of shit.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Someone just joined in here, or was that Johnny? Did you just lag out and come back?
It was me. I went to mute my mic and I accidentally hit the call, so I didn't join.
All right, fair enough. All right, I'll let you continue with the East standings there. Winnipeg has proclaimed the cup is theirs already, and we're going to keep that. We're going to quote that.
I'm putting that one up in my locker room.
There you go. Give some motivation to those teams there. Like, look at Winnipeg talking all this shit.
All right, let's see, we're on Tampa, so we're on to the New York Rangers.
Mm-hmm. The Rangers, Blues favorite team.
I'm going to attempt to stay out of this one because of personal bias.
No, go ahead, sir. Let the personal bias.
All right,
through.
New York Rangers, 19 wins, 25 losses.
Boo.
41 points. Since those trades a couple weeks ago, I believe we are something like 14 and 5 and 1.
Since you were traded there, so what are you trying to
No,
tell me?
not since I was
Different
traded there. Since the all those Moneyball trades beginning of last week.
Oh, the one where Neil made like 6 trades in like 1 week.
Yep.
And all the guys retired.
I don't have any comment. I wasn't involved in those trades whatsoever.
Yeah, fucking blue with the low shots. Oh man.
Well, I'm just saying, I got four out of 5 guys I got retired.
But you didn't get 5 guys. So wasn't it like a 4-person trade?
It was a 3-for-1, and then like I got another 2 guys where one guy didn't respond, the other guy didn't respond either. So I was like, okay, thanks. But either way, moving on. It's over and done with. We'll survive.
I sure hope so. So New York doing what? Middle of the pack there. What are they? 4th, 5th?
4th place. Yes, that's what now we'll be playing Buffalo in the playoffs.
All right. So now let's talk about the top 3 teams in the East.
No, why not? No stats or nothing on the Rangers. They got to have some guys that are up there. I know Yeti's got to be up there in points.
Yeah, Yeti
Yeah,
just
but-
wraparounds.
Yeah, just for apps.
Let me pull up. Yeti has 66 points, 38 goals, 28 assists. Laxbro, 36 points. And newly acquired Roman Helmet with 24 through 8 games.
Not too shabby. Fuck.
No.
Great
We've had quite a mix-up on, for our goalies. We all had, our best goalie, Jay Mosher, retire.
Your
So-
best goal. Wasn't he the one
Yeah.
getting all willy-nilly and fucking...
No.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just like here.
We actually had how many goalies? 2 goalies retire this week. And Mosher and then Lyrical. Not sure what was up with that. He was involved in trade and then decided to retire because he didn't want to be traded. Switchboard said trade. Then we brought in a new goalie, Haru Killer. He's been good through like 2 games. He's something like an 850 save percentage.
I'm trying to find Jay Mosher's retirement speech.
Oh yeah, you should play that right now.
That's what I'm trying to. That's when as soon as you mentioned it, I'm like, I gotta play this for everyone to hear.
Yeah.
Yes, this is someone in Nlge who just retired. I'm pretty sure this is it.
Future retirements have to be done like this.
No, that's him singing. That's gay as shit. Oh, I never had that one sent to me. I only heard it through someone else's mic.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah,
Glorious.
he wrote out a complete.
Yeah, Neil sent me the ones where he's singing the anthem. I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious?
Hold on, is this
The reason why I'm retiring is because I know the shit between Johnny and I is sorted, but that's kind of stressed me out just a little bit. And I don't think I have a future going forward. I'm already 3-8. And I just don't see myself getting any more games at this point. I'm begging for scraps on the table. And of course, I just don't think I am ready to play here yet. To play up in the NHL, that is, at least. Because I remember last year when they had an AHL system going, I did lead the league in not save percentage, but I led the whole AHL in saves and in games played. So,
Well,
I
that's probably
think
why
I
you
just
left
need to better
saves.
myself at a level that is right for me.
Our condolences to Jeremy Mosher.
What do you think?
his
What do you think?
fantastic career.
Thomas Volkun led the league in fucking saves too for the Florida Panthers, and he was facing 68 shots a game, 78 games a year.
Sounds like a right too.
Not helping the team out too much if you let in 20 of those.
Yeah, you saved 40 of them. I'm getting hella feedback on someone.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's not me.
Am I getting on my...
Alright, try talking now.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright. I don't know if it was Buck. Buck, talk right now? You gotta unmute yourself. And Buck, you really need to start doing your bed, dude.
Oh, is this
And pink sheets are really gay.
whatchamacallit? Fuck, Young Buck? Is this
I
Young
don't
Buck?
think Buck's figured out how to unmute himself. He's like he still has to figure it out. Like.
He's
Is
like
this
looking
Young
as hard
Buck
as he
from
can.
Buffalo? Is that who this is?
Young Buck from Buffalo, yeah.
Yeah, because he was in the owner's talk room or whatever, and I was like, yo, podcast 5 minutes. And he's like, I'm in. I was like, hit up Cobra.
Yeah, stupid gay ass owner's talk room.
Yeah, I mean,
He's still muted too.
non
Yeah, he's still he doesn't figure it out. Oh,
There he is.
I was clicking the unmute button.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
holy
you.
Christ.
It's you. You're
Calm down, Voltron. Shit.
All right, young Darth, calm down a little bit. All right, on to the fucking East standings of the real teams.
Yeah.
Whoa, what do you mean, real teams?
Wait, I mean, you wanted to call shots out on the real teams in the West, so let's do the real teams in the East then.
Oh, I did no such thing. I would never say anything that anyone should find offensive ever.
Oh, of course not.
No. Yeah, alright, yeah, let's run through the three of them. Buffalo, shit. Washington, shit. New Jersey's the only real team there. I mean, if you want to be honest.
Whoa.
I mean, 14 points ahead of Washington. Fucking 16 ahead of Buffalo. Joke.
If you want to talk about the joke, you got to talk about the Western Conference.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, Megatron, you gotta chill, man.
Western Conference is a joke. I don't know about that. I think the only team to worry about in the East is fucking New Jersey. To tell you guys honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, realistically, any one of those top four teams could win the East. I mean, you never know what the way the game is now. All the shit goals that just scored.
Well, the Devils seem like they're losing guys left and right.
They just lost their top goalie. That was 16-1.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Misfit Vire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you want to hear why they lost him?
Go for it.
So basically, he played really bad one game, and he was getting really frustrated. And this dude plays like 7 games a week, so he gets games. So I guess his owner's just like, hey, I'm gonna sit you this game, and I'm gonna play this guy because right now, you're all pent up and stuff. I don't want you to go into the next game and then get even more mad and stuff like that. So he sat him. He said okay, and then he retired. And then only found out like weeks later that it was because he sat him that one game, and that's why Misfit retired.
Damn.
Yeah.
There you go.
Funny.
Goalies are a fucking funny bunch, man.
Hey now.
I mean, they really are. Like, each goalie's got
Yeah,
something wrong with them in their head, to be completely
Goalies
honest.
are a funny bunch, dude. Look at the way you're talking.
Yeah.
I mean, I know how it is because I've had to play goalie. Quite a few times so far in New York.
Shot at you.
I know. You get fucking pissed when people they get shots on the blue line. Every little thing frustrates you. God forbid there's a shitty EA goal that goes through the net.
It's become to a point where I tell my goalies not to play in the party.
Yeah.
Just so they don't get frustrated when, like, our players get frustrated, and it's like, dude, I know, like, someone fucked up, blah, blah. Like, you don't want to sit there and explain it to the goalie. You're just like, yo, go and do your own thing in a different party or fucking fall asleep or something. Because it's like, if I'm like, oh, I should have had that guy, I'm always like blaming himself for hella feedback. Am I talking like that now too?
Yeah.
Am I still talking?
Yes.
You muted him for a second there, Cobra.
I'm gonna.
No suits like everybody's doing.
Why don't you try leaving and come back in?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Nlge.
Now what?
Yeah, who are you asking to leave over and come back?
Blue and Buck.
Want me to leave and come back?
Yeah,
Just
come
you
right
and and Blue.
Okay.
All right. That's a deal for me too.
Yeah, no one else is turning into a robot, so I think we're doing well. Anyways, we were on the Sabres
Let's see.
before.
All right. Let's finish the East off and wrap this up.
I made it back a lot faster than I
All
got
right.
here.
Who are we on? I mean, you were talking about. I mean, did you wrap up the East there? Or?
No, I mean wrap up the top three because they're all shit except for the Devils. So.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you know?
Because I was on Buffalo.
Yeah, when they were shit.
They're still shit.
They're really not.
Yes, they are.
No.
Yes, they are. Everyone's shit. When,
Alright, it's like
that's
a 5-year-old cop.
No. I said it first, so whatever I say is right. No, Buffalo, 51 points. They're only 2 behind the Capitals, so
Also,
they could rush up and grab that spot.
Yeah.
But like you said earlier, you guys ended the week badly. Would have been nice to get another win, tie it up with the Capitals.
Well, there's a game that we had, like a redo game that hasn't been put in yet.
Oh, there you go. Then you're probably tired of them.
So.
Alright, let's wrap this up quick. Capitals, 53 points. 46 games played, and then 14 points ahead of them. New Jersey Devils, almost 0 chance of losing the number 1 spot. Unless there's a major meltdown.
I'd also like to point out for our team, having Lindros and King Onage.
What?
King Onage having 67.
No, I didn't hit you like froze, so I didn't hear anything you said.
You didn't hear that?
No, you said Lindros and somebody, and then it, like the video froze.
Oh.
I don't think Blue's coming back in.
I don't either. Well, let's just see what happens. The East is basically wrapped up, so. Anything else you'd like to talk
Tell
about?
that Johnny 5-hole guy to post a winning record first before talking shit. That's what I just got from Lindros. Hey?
Okay. I think that's fine. I mean, tell Lindros to just lose out the rest of the season, so we'll play him in the playoffs and beat them.
What about Lindros?
He just sent me a message through WhatsApp.
Oh, yeah.
He said,
I was trying to say something about having Lindros actually on our team. I was saying having Lindros and King Onage on our team, like up front, has been big in the last 2 weeks for us.
That's what I figured you were trying to say there.
Yeah, because Lindros has 83 points, Onage has 67. We have 4 guys on our team with over 60 points.
That's good stuff. But you guys have had a lot of those players there since like week 1, though, right?
Yeah.
There hasn't been a lot of turnover in terms of those guys.
And Brewski is a plug.
Brewski. I thought Brewski was a stud.
He's got 32 points in 10 games, but he's a plug.
That makes sense. Is that Blue Falcon back in there?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Can you
welcome
hear
back. Yeah, you don't sound like a robot anymore.
Well, it's goddamn Buffalo's goddamn fault. I'm blaming Buffalo for everything.
That's a reasonable choice.
I live in Buffalo, so I gotta blame Buffalo.
Well, we're pretty much wrapping up the East. I don't know if you wanted to talk about the tournament a little bit. I know you were trying to talk about it in the beginning, but I'll give you a little bit more time to talk about it and expand on it. I mean, who's in the finals right now?
I'm just a squid versus Howie Do on the, well, I suppose you say the east side. And then Dreisaitl versus Jay Yeti on the west. I think it's St. Louis, Calgary, and Squid is Arizona, and Howie Do is Pittsburgh.
Yep, Howie Do is Pittsburgh.
Pretty good fucking memory, bro. So.
It turns out you're wrong, though.
I don't think I'm wrong. Dreisaitl's Calgary, Yeti's St. Louis, Howie Do's Pittsburgh, Squid's Arizona.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't look. I'm just busting your balls. Figure I fuck with you.
Yeah. I can't bust your balls because you don't got none, so.
Oh.
Wow.
Why is it always gonna do where it hurts?
Wow.
It's always gonna do where it hurts, bro.
Yeah, fuck Cobra.
Wow. That was brutal.
Cobra's terrible at
He
NBA,
just
man.
jerked him off with no lotion, man. That was.
I don't know what you're
bad.
talking about. I fucking pulled this to a win that last game we played there. A fucking Magic Mike
Everybody needs
Blumquist
to
or
know
what you want to call yourself. Yeah, anyone who calls this guy Blumquist, you're dumb. You gotta call him Fizz. I gotta start a petition. Where
It's
just keep
Fizz
calling
or
him
Magic
Fizz.
Mike for sure.
Fizz, just
I know,
change
I got
the name back.
roasted. Can't be Magic Mike. Fucking everyone was roasting me. Hey, you little faggot. Magic Mike, stripper. Yeah, fuck
So
you.
who's your brother, Fizz?
Final champ, 69.
Okay.
Does he play in the league?
Plays on my line.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's cool.
There's a whole lot of brothers in this league, man. You fucking.
There is.
Oh,
there
there is.
is.
Me and my brother play on the Rangers.
Yeah.
And I know there's two brothers that play for Pittsburgh.
I got cousins on my team. I actually have 3 cousins on my team. All 3 the fucking. Same thing with Columbus. I think he has 3 cousins on him.
Yeah, they're probably all staying here.
Biz Nasty 3.0.
But anyway, I was introducing. Cobra, can I talk about it now, or is that?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was going to introduce this new thing after this Versus tournament's over with. That I want every team to be represented. 1 forward, 1 defense, 1 goaltender. In a 3s tournament. And every member of the team gets a $10 Microsoft card if they win the tournament. It's pretty much really simple. And it's going to take like a 2-day period. This shit's going to be banged out. Like, there's no, I can't play, then you substitute yourself. Get this thing over with. Pretty much what it is.
Yeah, I was interested in playing that.
I honestly don't see it. I hate 3s. I don't know why anyone would want to
Well,
play
with like
3s.
2 computers.
Yeah, only 2 compy goals count and no wraparounds.
Oh, all these crazy rules. All right, man. To each his own. To each his own, I say.
I like it.
Of course you like it. It's free money. Like, Jesus. Who doesn't like free money?
No, it's just no wraparounds.
Fuck it. Oh, my God. You're one of those fucking whiny. Oh, Jesus.
Not really, actually.
I gotta deal enough with that with Kong. Like, give me a break here.
The only thing about wraparounds is that the computer team that like never cover them correctly. So if you're playing threes, like you'll get fucked somehow if you did have reps.
Well, if you don't cover it, you're fucking stupid. I don't know.
Well, it's like hard enough for 2 defensemen to fucking cover it, let alone 1.
Not really,
You
not
got
if
a
you play it
retarded
correctly.
compy. And your compy's like, he's sitting right next to your goalie, like, I'm not sure what to do. They're like,
No,
oh, wrap her out. And
you just respect him and let him, be a goalie. Jeez.
It's not my fucking problem. It's my $30, so I'll fucking spend all I want.
All right. Well,
like
like I said, dude, you're more than welcome to run it. That's fine. But you are managing everything. Like, I want nothing to do with managing it. I got enough on my plate with the Nlge and the expansion of the NEBA league. So I don't want to be taking on too much on my plate and just not be able to do everything 100% effectively.
Well, it's only going to take 2 days of those forfeits, like, immediately, like, so. It's going to be a quick tournament. 2 games a day.
And when are they going to play these games?
Saturday, Sunday. If they can't make it, then whatever. It's not my problem. It's my money. So.
What if they can't?
Why wouldn't you do Friday, Saturday?
Friday, if you want to do a Friday, Saturday, if it's
I'm just saying that might be easier because game Sunday night.
Yeah, well, I suppose we can do that.
It's completely up to you.
Damn, Blue's pretty easy to convince. Hey, Blue, why don't we just like jack up the prize to like $20 per player?
Yeah. And why don't you just give it right to me? Just give it right to me.
Yeah.
You can do 25. I'm not scared. I just got a Christmas bonus. I'm not worried about it.
Oh, good man.
You know, all this money you're putting towards prizes, you could be helping me buy a stat system. Like, what the fuck, bro?
I already asked you and Legacy how much you guys need to cut our website, and neither of you responded, so.
Because that's a difficult question to answer.
Is it? Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of is. Because it's all about cost and who do you go to and what exactly we need, and all sorts of other things that play into it. Anyways, all right. So that sounds great. I'll be the first to sign up. You know, I'll get my 2 players. John, you want to be my defenseman?
Sure. Why not?
All right, beautiful. Johnny's my defenseman, and
I know what goalie we can get.
Buck's gonna be my goalie. He doesn't have a choice.
Nope, I'm using my veto powers.
Since he traded me an LG to a team in 10th place, where literally I get in there and the owner's like,
Yo, I don't want to hear about it. Cobra,
by the way,
I don't want to hear about getting traded to a shitty team at all.
No, hear me out.
Ever.
No, okay,
There's
fine.
no team that could obviously top how bad IHL Dallas was. There's no fucking team in the world that could top that.
Well, I think Columbus can come pretty close, but I was gonna say I got pulled into my party with my new owner there, and he's like, by the way, welcome to the team, but we gotta win like 7 out of the next 10 games this week to make the playoffs. And I'm like, oh, okay, great. Sure, let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're teammates now.
Win 7 games. But yeah, thanks, Buck. Thanks for that. You're the best, buddy.
Oh, my trade today?
Pardon?
I wasn't listening.
You were listening? Oh, yeah, I was talking about how you traded me to a team that needs to win 7 out of 10 games next week to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm just glad they didn't call me up. Me and my CHL team are killing it.
What team did I trade you to? Rockford?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. This is my 3rd team this season. It's been great.
I mean,
Yeah, you're on Binghamton.
You were the better half of that deal. Your team the better half of that deal. I did give you guys. I brought Stoley over with you guys.
Well, he asked me, he's like, what's the deal with Stoley? I'm like, well, I think he just wanted off the team. Like, I didn't know, like, details. Didn't Stoley, like, request a trade or something?
Stoley requested a trade because we traded paths.
Okay. Yeah, that was that whole situation. Okay, I remember that.
Oh, so is Paz on your new team, or is he going to be like, no, I don't want to play because Paz isn't there?
He was
I don't know.
He played 1 game with us this week, and we benched him after it because he let in 8 goals against the worst team in the league, and we lost 8-7 in OT against them. Because he didn't try. He just stood in net, and when the defense gave it away, he just didn't even try. Just stood there.
Well, that's defense's fault then.
Still.
Some people would have fucked know what happened.
How'd they get 8 shots on net is my question.
Right?
Uh,
Oh, shit. Sorry, Buck. We just like to cheer. You'll get used to it, but we just like to cheer for new people for the show.
oh, man. I trade raped every team this weekend that I made trades to in LG.
Oh, that's nice.
Too bad Buffalo can't do that to the NLGE, huh?
I don't
Right.
conduct trades. I let Big Dog who do all the trades.
Well, that's why you're losing.
Look
In
how
the
far
feeling.
I've gone, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know anyone from NLG yet. So there's like NLG specific players.
Bro, I mean, you got nothing but studs all around the place. How you not know these guys? Jesus, Blue Falcon, LG Legend. Come on now, you never heard about that guy?
I was an LG legend. We can't let the cat out of the bag there, Cobra. People don't
So
know.
Cobra, what's
I'll
going
go
on
out
for the
right now.
All-Star voting and All-Star game?
voting's
Yeah,
done.
you know what? I figure I might as well talk about that. We had a little party together yesterday where we got a couple commissioners in there, a couple different players, and just started voting on names for the draft. We went through each team and selected top names from each team for voting. And that list will be posted tomorrow morning, most likely, when I get up, because, yeah, that's when I get up. So, yeah, no, I'll post it tomorrow morning, and everyone can start voting on it.
What's
Just
the
out of
vote limit?
curiosity, who did you choose off of Dallas?
Off of Dallas, I think we skipped your team. We're like, there's just no one good enough on that team.
Actually,
No,
hold on.
actually,
Let me look
you-
at the list and I'll.
Yeah, I have my list too. Let me go check what it was. I mean, I could list
I'll
off.
replace a couple of them names if you want me to.
That's fucked up. No.
Oh, I just got a notification saying that the Milwaukee Bucks beat Golden State.
Yep. After the Celtics almost did last night.
Who you want to know from Dallas?
Yes. Dallas.
B Snook and Badger for forwards. JJ and IOHL LG Super Legend Blue Falcon.
Just so you know, I was
Wait,
against voting for Blue
JJ
Falcon.
should not be on that
He's a
list.
scrub.
JJ should not be on the list. Why not? That's what they voted on.
Coates should be on the list.
No, JJ's for defenseman.
No, JJ's not a defenseman. He's a right winger.
Then why did they pick JJ?
Because he's listed as a defenseman on the site.
Ooh, did you guys actually check his stat? Like, I wasn't there for the whole Dallas part. So you guys got to pick a new person.
Who chose that, by the way?
Honestly, it was between those. I don't even remember who picked
It was.
How about Buffalo?
Buffalo. I'll tell you in a second.
Well,
just
if
gotta
it's
tell you
was it
Buffalo's
3
picture
forwards
on
or
it,
the
too.
2 forwards and 2 defensemen from each team?
2 forwards and 2
Two forwards.
defensemen, and then we picked top 5 goalies from each conference.
Yeah, I don't argue Snook and Badger as like having to carry the team like when nobody was around. I definitely don't argue them as not being all-stars, but
Buffalo is Lindros and King Onage as forwards, and Delosh, who just retired, so we'll have to replace him, and not you as defense.
the
about
defense for
Winnipeg?
Dallas should be Patan probably and Chiefy.
Patan just got there, didn't he?
Well, he's been playing for us for like 2 weeks now, I think.
Oh, you know what? I remember that. I remember who's in trade.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to replace. Well, we'll have to replace Delosh because he retired. But yeah,
Why don't we just go through all the teams at this point?
How about no?
No?
Because we already did that, and that took hours.
Yeah,
But if you
we
already
took them
have
last
them
night.
down.
JJ's definitely
No.
not a defenseman, though.
I don't know why they voted him in.
I mean, if there's a forward that should be labeled as a defenseman, it's Emperor Adamo from our team.
You know what? I voted for him, and they wouldn't let. They said no.
Dude, Emperor Adamo's a beast left defenseman, dude, but he plays center on Snook and Badger's line, and we just don't, like, we have another center to put in there, but Snook, Badger, and Dom play so well together that we just leave them up there, and we just deal with what we got at defense. Beefy stepped in like huge. He switched from right D to left D, and he's. But
Yeah, how did JJ get on this list? He's got 5 games played.
I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was such slim pickings that it was just kind of like.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was just you had such
like
bad
nobody really
defense.
had very good stats.
I mean, for God's sakes, Blue, you're on the list.
I mean, as I should be. I mean, there's only so many people that can be the best player on the worst team.
All right, so here, who would you nominate for defenseman on your team then, besides yourself?
As consistency and being there all the time, it would be FJN, maybe FJN 74 and Chiefy 2404.
Didn't he retire or something?
No, God no.
Why? We were talking about it last night. There was some reason that we were like, oh, not FJ.
I don't think that's the same team.
No, we definitely would not trade FJN. There's no way.
Why didn't we pick him? Like, I can't for the life of me figure out why we wouldn't. Because he's a +7.
He's not a point getter by any means. He plays defense really well.
I don't know.
Did Winnipeg want to know their team?
Yeah, let's hear it.
For Winnipeg, where are they? Blomqvist and Seabass for forwards, and then Red Bomber and Futuristic for defense.
All right, yeah.
Did you guys just go by who had the most points?
Did we lose someone? Who did we just lose? We lost Johnny.
Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny. So who are the goalies by chance? Is Chuckles in there?
Goalies for the East, Corey, Demented Christ, Harmcap, whatever the fuck his name is, Young Buck, and Clutch. And the goalies for the West are T. Mayu from Nashville, Heroic Frost, Rockstar, Synchro Frost, and Friday the 13th.
Synchro Frost?
Yeah.
Heroic Frost should definitely win that fucking vote. That's the dude's the only reason our team is fucking remotely and surviving. Like going through like what we did, like with absolutely fucking nobody on our team, and that dude put the team on his back. And we went I think we went 7-3 the first week we were around because Chuckles put the team on his back. I don't know if the save percentage and whatever goals against average is up there or not, but the only reason we're a fucking team right now is because of Frost.
For New Jersey, Hertz and Dirty Dangles as forwards, and then Mike Zero and Don't F with Fred as defense. Washington was and Random Meats, and Draisaitl 29, and Senators 4.
Draisaitl not on Washington anymore.
Well, he was on Washington at the time we voted him, so fuck him. He's staying on Washington now.
Again, did you guys do it based off who had the most points?
Depends on what. It was basically a vote. Like, we would take a look at it and be like, okay, these are my 2 picks, and then this guy would be like, this is my 2 picks, and then some of them we debated it out, but it was mostly based. Mostly based on points, plus minus, versus games played. Like, you have some people who are new to the league that come in and they put up really good numbers, but they're not top on the leaderboard because they're not. They don't have enough games played as other people do. Because the leaderboards mostly start when they rate things. They rate it by how many games played first.
Was I really voted in, Cobra? Or are you just fucking with me?
No, yeah, you were voted in. You're one of the best defense. In terms of statistic-wise, plus minus and stuff like that, out of the games you've played, you're one of the better players in the team.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, but
I mean, that's kind of what it was, right? It wasn't so much about how many games played, but how you performed in those games. With the goalies, I mean, it was mostly based on shots against versus goals allowed per game. And then there was a couple people there who just didn't. There's a couple goalies there with high statistics but low games. So we felt with goalies, you should have a much bigger.
Look at Dallas's backup because he sounded like Interest 99. He's probably got like 5 or 6 games less than Frost, and the dude's a fucking monster too.
Yeah, well.
That wise, I'm sure as well.
Well, check it out. Because, like I said, it was pretty much a vote. I mean, nothing was decided by one person. So, like I said, everyone has different opinions, which is why we kind of put it to a vote. So that's why some people, they'll look at these and like we picked players, like the best players out of their teams, not out of the standings, right? And the same thing kind of, well, the goalies we went by standings, but every other player was just like 2 from each of 2. Some of the lower teams, we only picked 1 from each because their statistics are so fucking goddamn bad that it's kind of hard to put that up on a voting poll.
Right.
Like you should have never been in the IHL voting. But
clearly.
Clearly. Oh, shit. All right, does anyone else have anything else to say before we wrap everything up, or any other questions?
I don't think so.
Not that I know.
No.
Everyone looks like they're about to pass out. Mike's fucking sitting there jerking off our voices. All right, guys. What's up, Eddie?
Fuck you, Cobra.
If anyone's interested in that threes tournament, first 8 fucking owners that get a hold of me that have their 2 guys, like PM me on the site, the first 8 people are in. It's over with.
I think you should probably make a forum post about it too, just saying.
Yeah.
Do I have the ability to do that?
Yeah, you do. Go to season league information, and you can post it in any one of those topics.
Okay. We can do that.
All right.
Because I'm so done with it.
All right.
Yeah, threes hockey. Yeah, I'm so excited. All right, guys, enjoy your night. Thank you for watching. And thank you, Fizz and Young Buck, for being on the show.
You never
podcast.
Thanks me, man. That's fucked up.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, fuck you, Blue.
Bro, I thanked you enough in the beginning, alright? I gotta thank you every goddamn time. Alright, guys, enjoy your night.
Alright, later.
Later.